it wouldn't be a video talking about brilliant moves if Hans Niemann didn't sacrifice the Rook. Please disregard the gigantic X. Rook takes h4 is a nasty move. You take on h4, queen takes h4. Now the king runs. King f1. Niemann then proceeded to sacrifice the bishop on g3. Pawn takes g3 is made. So, bishop e1. Rook f6. Queen c2. Attack continues. Queen h1 check. He hunts the king out to e2. And now queen g2, rook f2 check is mate. Bishop takes, queen f2 is literally checkmate. You only have this move. King here. Now, Hans breaks the castle down. Bishop takes f2. Bishop e2 looks like you have blocked everything. You have sealed everything shut. Hans Niemann is not done sacrificing. He sacrifices the bishop again. The king still cannot take the bishop, by the way, because queen back to g5 is literally mate. King g1. Hans now plays queen g1. Now the best move for white is rook takes b7. He doesn't play that. Check the king, trade the queens, and the game. That's why Hans plays this move, preventing that from happening. But now Sam Shankland, rook b7, bishop h4, putting some pressure. And now white has this opportunity to trade the queens. Queen g4 check. He plays it. Takes, bishop g4, rook f1. Finally, bishop e6 at least tries to put some pressure. He plays it. Rook e1 check. Now Hans Niemann can give a check and go here. This pawn is not as important as now you advance and your rook and bishop are at a perfect distance to promote. You had to put the king on d3. Subtle difference, and sometimes these beautiful attacking games do end in devastating fashion, simply going into an endgame. And now this game is over because rook e6 and black preserves his final pawn. And the game ends because you simply keep one pawn on the board and that wins you the game. Why does it win you the game? Because you're going to win the other pawns and then you're going to promote your own pawn. This pawn's falling, that pawn's falling, this pawn's going to become a queen. Hans Niemann wins a crazy game in the US Championship.